Have you ever wondered how the life of a man living a fully fake life will unfold and end? If you're curious about a man's version, then stay tuned as Kunle's own drama unfolds. People think Kunle wanted to marry Romoke because of love, but that's not the full truth. He just wanted a life, the noise and the envy and the applause. He wanted to be that guy. In fact, he loved parties long before Romoke. Owambe was there to make him feel important, to launch fresh outfits, drink, have the cameras point at him. He was perpetually online, looking all fly and confident. Unfortunately, offline, he had nothing to offer. As it turns out, nobody sees that part of him that is not on Instagram. When he met Romoke, she understood the assignments. Dress well, show up, record every damn thing. They never spoke about savings or plans or tomorrow. They only spoke about camera angles, lighting, which song would trend next. So when marriage came up, they didn't ask if they were ready. All they asked was if they could scatter the internet. They borrowed money like there was no tomorrow. Loan apps, friends, promises they knew they couldn't keep. And they told themselves, after the wedding, we'll settle things. Unfortunately, that was a lie. The wedding day was madness, sugar band, drinks flowing, people shouting his name like a star. For one night, he actually did feel like a star. He felt like finally, he had arrived. But the morning after, his phone wouldn't stop ringing. Vendors wanted their balance. The decorator, the caterer, even the tailor. He had to avoid their calls, block their numbers. He told himself, I will handle it. We go run am. Later never came. Then the dragging started. Online, receipts were posted, voice notes, and then they started running sponsored ads. At first, he laughed. Internet no dey last now. But when the loan apps sent his pictures to his boss, his cousins, and his church group, the laughing stopped. He lost his job. No explanation, just silence. Friends stopped inviting him out. People he once impressed now crossed the road just to avoid him, and he couldn't sleep. Every knock on the gate felt like danger, and his wife was constantly crying. Unfortunately, he didn't know how to help her. So, like a weak man, he ran. He packed his things and left the marriage. Not because he hated her, but because he couldn't face who he had become. The shame was too heavy. He wasn't built to carry such heaviness. He slept on friends' couches, did small jobs, sold his watch and his phone and all his valuables. And every time he saw his wedding reel online, his chest tightened. I used to envy those people. Now I pity them, he said to himself. One day, he deleted all his social media apps. No more audience, no more noise, just him and the mess he had made. And he chose to start from zero. So he started with delivery jobs, and then from there to warehouse work, hard labor, no respect, no clout, but it paid cash, and cash paid debts. He sent his wife an apology message, not to come back, just to own his failure. She deserved that. Finally, after some years had passed, they had paid off the debts. He could finally breathe. No more debt collectors, no threats. He still attended Owambe parties and weddings from time to time. But now, he just sat quietly. And he said he would watch men like his former self spray money they didn't have for people who would never remember them. And he would just shake his head. He learned too late that masculinity isn't loud, it's responsible. It's knowing when to stop performing and start building. He borrowed glamour, and in return, he paid with his peace. He decided he would never again make that kind of trade. Are you interested in finding out what happens to Romoke and Kunle, whether they get back together or not? Then join us for the concluding episode of this five-part series, Borrowed Glamour. If you like this type of Owambe style content, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share, and put on your notification bell. See you in the next episode.